know that when you go to Comic-Con, you basically give up sleep for a weekend, which no one tells you until you're at home and wondering why you're tired. Welcome to Coffee and Comics. Good evening, good afternoon. I am your host, Jay Wheeler. Yes, so I have been to a place called, what is it called? Comic Con, I think. Yes, no. I've been to San Diego since Friday to yesterday. Um, I don't know how much sleep I've lost. I've probably lost at least 10 pounds from walking everywhere and not eating a lot because, you're just in awe of everything that's going on and everything is happening all at once and you're just like, when did I last eat? Or what time is it? Really? It's 4 o'clock in the morning already? Whew. Think I should get some sleep. Oh, there's a party going on? Never mind. I can sleep tomorrow, kind of thing. Yeah, oh my God, was amazing. The drive down there was cool. Getting there to San Diego was amazing because there was so much going on right away. I lost track of sleep and eat, and I was in different places. Somehow I ended up sleeping in my car one night. I don't know how that happened. No, I wasn't really sleeping in my car. Um, okay, maybe for like 2 hours. There was a guy at the Hall H line. Hall H line was already huge by Friday. There was nothing big going on until Saturday. They were already in line the night before. It's okay though because that's Comic Con, and I do have to say that there was a guy that was more genius than the couple that was setting up a tent, and they were setting up a tent for that spot in line the entire weekend. So they were just setting up camp right there. It was like they weren't moving. They didn't get a hotel room. They just the tent right there. So, but the guy next to them bought like a full, like I think king size air mattress, blew it up, and just parked it right there. Has iPad, and he was just chilling, watching TV or watching movies, and waiting for the next day, which was mad. That was genius. That was genius. I had to give him a high five and everything, but that just genius. And then they had like tour buses. Like, I mean, not like small, like, city buses. I mean, tour buses going back and forth, 24 hours a day, this whole weekend, from like hotels and Hotel Circle to the convention center. By the way, they weren't pulling straight up to the convention center because by that time, the convention center was so messed up and so congested that they pulled up right next to the bridge that you walk over to the convention center. So that's kind of telling you something. But oh, there's gonna be I'm gonna put a lot of my pictures up on my website on my Tumblr. So look out for that. Yeah. So shall we just get to some Comic Con stuff, and then we'll get to some news, and then we'll move on from summer camp. For Comic Con to me is like nerd summer camp. You go away for a weekend, you meet new people, you make new friends, you all hang out, enjoy each other's company. Uh, you get led into fancy clubs wearing spandex and a cape, or a cowl and a cape, or dressed up as the doctor, or just anything you could ever think of. in these fancy nightclubs, and it's okay. But yeah, that's what Comic Con is to me. It's freaking nerd summer camp, and it's amazing. So, yeah, let's get into some Comic Con stuff first, and then we'll get into some news, and then we'll begin to continue to recover from nerd summer camp. So, this is what I was given when I arrived. Okay, this right here is the Comic Con International book. Right here. Look how thick. Look how thick this thing is. Look at that. And then this is the event guide. The event guide. This thing is huge. This thing has like a massive amount of just like there's shit ton going on. And like I said in my previous videos before I went to Comic Con, if you find yourself going to the hotel room at like 3:30 in the afternoon on like a Friday or Saturday, I'm sorry, you either A, didn't really want to go, or B, don't really belong there, because there was a shit ton to do. I mean, I did not go to sleep until at least 2:30, 3 o'clock the whole weekend. After Sunday, when it was all said and done, I headed to my hotel room at like 4 and just ate and passed the out. I was done. So yeah. These are the event guide, and then the actual thing about Comic Con. This is only event guide, okay? These things are huge. Shows you how big Comic Con is. Also, I did not quite get the gold morpher because I knew that was sold out, but I got this other awesome semi-posable, different hands posable Green Ranger 20th anniversary edition, which, by the way, it is really awesome, and I have yet to open it, but yeah, really awesome. And then these guys right here, look up these guys on the YouTubes, because they are pretty cool guys, and they stopped me and took pictures with me and asked me if I wanted to deliver pizzas, but I live in Sacramento, not San Diego, so yeah, but check these guys out right here. Website is right here at the bottom, so make sure to check that out, because they're pretty cool guys as well. Alright, and then I'm not gonna even like get into any real news, because number one, I think we all know what was going on at Comic Con. Number two, we're still recovering from all that amazing news that we heard in the weekend. So I'm just gonna throw some things out and be done. So, and then we can all be excited still. All right. So, since if you were at Hall H on Saturday, and you were at Zack Snyder's, I think it was the DC panel, I'm not sure, but you saw Zack Snyder throw up an amazing symbol that just made everyone lose their shit. Yes, and I'm talking about the Batman Superman movie. There's news that the screenwriter Jonathan Nolan is not going to be writing for the Batman Superman movie. Now it says here, let's see here, it says he will involve Zack Snyder Man of Steel sequel. He will not be involved not only with Batman Superman, but also not involved with the Man of Steel sequel. So they're hoping, but see, there's still hope that Jonathan will still join the Batman Superman movie. So maybe he's taking a break from Man of Steel and hopping on the Batman Superman train and seeing what he can do with that, because that would be amazing. So yes, but here's a question I'm asking. We know who Superman is. Uh, what I'm asking is, what is the story going to be about? Is it going to be, because a lot of people are just saying, oh, that's what's going to be in the new that's the sequel to Man of Steel. They're just going to have Batman in it, and then it's just going to be like a Superman movie but with Batman. And I'm thinking, no, that's not right. That's not true, because then it'd just be called Man of Steel or the Man of Steel sequel. No, they're actually making a Batman Superman movie. So my second question is, who's going to be Batman? And you need to get a good Batman, because if you don't get a good Batman, that can make or break this movie. Now, I'm glad that they're stepping back from the Justice League movie and moving forward with this movie first, because it's better to bring two of the world's finest, as you can see right here, the Superman and Batman. See, work on these guys first, okay, and then move on to the rest of the people. Now, you still need to know what Batman you're going to use. Are we using Joseph Gordon-Levitt's Batman? Which, by the way, Marvel's trying to scoop him up for Doctor Strange, so it could be a whole Green Lantern Deadpool issue again. Or are we going to get an entirely different Batman? Or go for the hat trick and convince Christian Bale to come back as Batman? Which that would blow people's minds if he came back as Batman and it was Henry Cavill and him. Are you serious? That'd be crazy. That would be amazing. Alright. Secondly, there's new pictures of Aaron Eckhart in I Frankenstein. I did not hear much about this movie, but from the pictures I see, they look amazing. And if you saw that at one of the Hall H panels, then you probably think that this movie is going to be amazing. And it looks amazing, don't get me wrong, I just don't know much about it right now. I'll get more information about it as the days go by. But, again, it looks amazing, and I can't wait to see it. Also, lastly, the Arrow Season 2 trailer is up. And holy shit. This is going to be great. It is going to be another great series that CW does with a DC superhero. It's going to be ridiculous. So, alright. So, yes, that will be it for today at Coffee Comics. I hope you had a great con if you did go. If you didn't, I hope you enjoyed all the pictures and the videos that you've seen on YouTube. And I hope you enjoy, as we go through this week, I will show you more. And please read more comic books. Please subscribe and have a good day.